From Olympia, this is Hans Zeiger, your state representative for the 25th District. We're at a point in the legislative session when a number of different budget proposals are being introduced, operating, capital, and transportation budgets, and proposals coming from both chambers, House and Senate. It's a lot of information to digest. Our job as legislators is to figure out how each budget impacts our districts, where the major differences are between the proposals and where compromises can be made. Recently, House Democrats unveiled its proposed operating budget for the upcoming biennium. It's very similar to the budget proposal by Governor Jay Inslee. The budget proposal would increase taxes by $1.3 billion. It would spend $13 million less on higher education than the Senate budget and permit tuition increases of 10% at the University of Washington and Washington State University and 6% at the other 2- and 4-year institutions. It makes over $750 million in one-time fund transfers, including tapping all of the state's rainy day fund of $575 million. It raises state spending to an unsustainable level of $34.5 billion, which is over a $3 billion increase from our current appropriations, or a 10.5% increase in spending. This is approximately $2 billion more than the state expects to bring in. And remember, we're expecting about $2 billion more in tax revenue already from the previous biennium, almost a 7% increase. My concerns with this budget are similar to those that I had with Governor Inslee's proposal. It relies on tax increases at a time when our employers and hardworking families cannot afford to pay more taxes. The federal government is already asking us to pay more, and that could increase in the very near future. You can't increase spending by over 10% and expect it to be sustainable during a down economy. I can't in good conscience tell families, employers, students, and taxpayers that we can't make ends meet with a 6.6% increase in tax revenue. Also, the Senate budget was a bipartisan spending plan. The budget is sustainable, it's prioritized, and it doesn't rely on new taxes. It passed with a vote of 30 to 18. The senators voting for the budget represented 30 of the 49 legislative districts, 38 of the state's 39 counties, and over 4.2 million citizens. Well, I think that's a good model of bipartisanship going forward. We must work together if we're going to find a budget with enough votes from both chambers. Well, that's it for this update. Thanks for watching, and keep in touch.